everybody, it's Megan and I'm coming to you with day 7 of Diamine Inkvent. Yeah, let's get into it. I know I've been posting these videos kind of late. I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, I hope that you like the new format. Let's see, we have Alpine. It's a shimmer. Looks like it's a green with a silver shimmer. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay, cool. Alright, so, okay, let's get our stuff out of the way. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. Another green so soon. We just had a green on, Sunday. So, yeah. Can I just say, I know this was an oops and it, like, honestly gave me a heart attack at the time that it happened, but I love this, and I need to figure out a way to recreate it. It's such a pretty wine color. Okay, this is a shimmer called Alpine. The label makes it look like it might be more of an, not an olive green, but maybe more like a, I don't know, like a greeny gray sort of color. Something not as saturated as this, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and fill our pen so we can do our writing sample and stuff. Let me actually just shake it up one more time just to make sure. Oh shit. Okay. Whew. It knocked it over, but the cap was on tight enough that it didn't do anything. Here's what it looks like on a paper towel. Kind of a, yeah, grayish green with some silver shimmer. Cute. The only thing I don't like about using this pen as like the writing sample pen is this section just gets so dirty. Okay, let's go ahead and do our chromatography because that will take the longest between that and the swatch. Let's find, here we go. It's a pretty color. Ooh, interesting. It kind of splits off. There's the line of shimmer, but then it like goes into like a tan and a brown. Definitely looks like it's probably going to end up being like gray with some brown and some dark green. Just letting it go. This is a pretty chromatography. The line of silver shimmer, but then it's like, yeah, that's pretty. Looks like the green might split into blue and yellow. I don't know if it'll split into blue and yellow or blue and green, but definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Let that do its thing. And yeah, let's go ahead and do our swatch card real fast, because that's the next thing that will take the longest. This looks like it has something on it. I'm going to use it because I pulled it straight off the deck, but if something weird happens right there, we know that that's something suspect. Inkvent 2022. Diamine green. This is called Alpine. The only bad thing about shimmer inks is that we have to shake it up 100 times to get best application and stuff. This is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's a nice lineup. It's definitely not a match to, like, what is it, Magical Forest or whatever from the Diamine Shimmer-tastic. It's definitely a different green. I like the shimmer. Oh, this card. I did not paint this very well at all. The shimmer's pretty. I almost think it would be, well, I thought it was silver shimmer, but it almost kind of looks like it's multicolored shimmer a little bit. But maybe it's just the way the light is hitting it. We'll have to wait and see when it dries, but yeah, the base color's fine. Definitely like a gray, like a green that sort of leans like gray. But the shimmer so far, at least in the text, looks very pretty. I almost think it might have looked better with gold, but or like champagne. But yeah, we'll see what this looks like once it's dry all the way. Okay, we have some splat, some splattage to do. It looks very nice. Oh, you can see. I don't know if you can see that actually. It might be just off frame. In this section here, it kind of splits off, and you can see it kind of doing what it did in the chromatography, where it's like brown. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and actually have two splat applications. So let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna shake this bottle up. I should be using my little holder here. Okay. I'm gonna flip the page, grab our syringe, what happens if I suck a little bit of it back up? Just for funsies, just to see what happens. We'll let that sit for a minute, and then we will go ahead and do this page. I have already gotten ink on my new holder thingy. There we go. Diamine. Let's write our name on this. Like, it almost looks like the shimmer is blue, like silver and blue. Which would make sense given the name. Needs to dry more. Needs to dry more. Okay, let's go ahead and do our writing samples over here. I have too many applications, but I want all of these applications, so we're just gonna go with it. I think we've decided on our format here. Like, it might not be ideal, it might take too long, but it's okay. It's okay, because honestly, at the end of the day, I want to see how it looks with all of these. Oops. Alpine, the pen is the Kaweco Perkeo with a medium nib. Beautimus. This is a pretty shimmer. This doesn't often happen, but I almost think I like the gold shimmers more. I really love that spiced apple, and I really, really, really love... Yeah, I think this might be... This one might be my least favorite so far, but it's still wet. It's still wet. It hasn't dried yet. I shall reserve judgment. I shall do my best to reserve judgment until we know for sure. Free hair. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and do our writing sample. I'm going to try to keep this in frame this time. Okay, we pick up where we left off. Alright, there we go. Let's take a look at the writing. The silver shimmer is very pretty. I think the base color is pretty, but also sort of underwhelming, but like, I really like it, but of the ones that we've had so far, yeah, it might be the one I'm least excited about, maybe. Tied for first with Bliss, because again, Bliss is something, I feel like Bliss is something we've already had, and this, while stunning, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. It's lovely though. Like, I must stress that I think it's lovely, and I think it's a good color, and it has a great place in this collection so far. Like, yeah, it's lovely, but they can't all be my favorite, you know what I mean? They can't all be my favorite, and if I had to pick one, this would probably be in the bottom two. Yeah, but it's lovely, and I'm glad we have another green, and I'm glad it's not like the same shade of green or the same hue or tone. yeah, I'm glad it's different. It's a, like a, I don't know, like it's the woodsy green. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just also, it's like a muted, yeah, maybe that's the right word. It's muted. Well, I mean, we also have Ghost, which is not necessarily like super saturated, but just like, I don't know, compared to the green we last had, it's very muted. And yeah, that's good. Like, if you don't like bright greens with red sheen, like this may be the ink for you so far. Yeah, this swatch is going to be so pretty when it dries. Now I do see a little blue shimmer, but I don't think it's overpowering. I think it's mostly silver shimmer. Every once in a while the light will hit it and it'll look kind of blue, but it's not like a chameleon ink where it's like obvious. But even in the splat, like the swab here, I don't know, sometimes it just looks like maybe it's a cooler tone silver if it's not blue. I don't know. But even, I see like pink, like it might be a little multi-shady. Or like a multi-shimmer. I don't know. Either way, it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's not my favorite. Let me make sure I have the thing I need highlighted for next time. I have A Christmas Carol on my phone, my Kindle app on my phone, but I use my phone to record, so I can't use my phone to do the writing samples. So I had to like download Kindle on my computer. Okay, here's our swatch card. Well, I was gonna say when it came into the frame it looked blue, but maybe that's just the way the camera is. It definitely looks silver in person. But also, like, I still see other colors in that. Anyway, it's lovely. Whatever shimmer color this is supposed to be, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, here it definitely just looks like only shimmer. Only silver shimmer. Here you go. Definitely looks silver here as well. Beautiful. And last but not least, well, not last because I have the chromatography still. Last, Tomoe River swatch. Yeah, once it dries, it definitely just looks silver. Every once in a while, the light hits it just right, and I see like a speck of blue or a speck of pink, but silver. Here's our chromatography. It's actually almost completely dry. The shimmer at the bottom has a light gray around the line, but then it just like goes up. There's like the pink, the orange. It definitely looked like it was like green into brown, but the brown and the brown split. So you get this pink, then orange, then some green, and then some blue. It's really pretty. The chromatography is really pretty. Oh, and I got some on the back here. Let's go ahead and write our ink. This is day 7, Alpine. And I need to glue this sucker to my card. Like I said, I haven't noticed that the glue has done anything weird to the chromatography, but I just want to keep it together. Let's look at the, yeah, these have been stuck for a while, and that's not to say it couldn't do it, but this is supposed to be like a planar glue pen. So yeah. Also, I guess we've kind of cut out comparisons. If there is something you want to see, let me know and I'll try to do like a comparison recap. But I know there's like 100 million trillion other channels also doing Inkvent, and I'm sure that you're all watching some of those as well, and I'm sure that some of those do comparisons. I'm still trying to get caught. I'm trying to get caught up on my own videos, so I haven't caught up on everybody else's videos. That'll probably be something I do over the weekend or maybe tomorrow. I have had some streamy things the last couple days, so haven't had a chance. Oh. Excuse me. Anyway, this is lovely. I can't wait till this dries. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Ugh. I have to say that writing the sample, I know I said this last time, but writing the sample of Christmas Carol is just, it's what I should have done all along, and I don't know why I decided not to do it. So thank you again. I think it was Zen and Ink that mentioned it in the comments about the same time that I was looking at my book of swatches from last year, and I was re-inspired. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I hope that you're enjoying this Inkvent. What did you think of today's color? Whether you're judging by the video or you opened it yourself. Yeah, I would say I feel like some people aren't going to like this one as much, but I love gray inks. And so, yeah, I just feel like this one, even though it's like a shimmer ink and it's a pretty color, I just, meh. I had asked the Countess, because I was telling her about it before I recorded the video, and I was like, I haven't been spoiled for day 7 yet. I'm gonna go in completely blind, because I was spoiled on this one. This was the only one I was actually spoiled on. I opened them all before finding out what it is on everything else. I'm like, I haven't been spoiled on it. And I asked, do you think I'll like it? Because she knows my ink taste better than probably anybody. And she was like, oh, I don't think you'll have a strong opinion one way or another about it. And she's right. I don't. Like, it's beautiful. It's not my favorite of the ones we've opened so far, but yeah. If it is your favorite, I understand why. You know what I mean? Like, it's not mine, but I can appreciate it still. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with day 8 of 30 inks, not 30 inks, 30 days of Diamine Inkvent. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm losing it. So yeah. Anyway, I haven't mentioned it lately, but I did open a Discord if you'd like to join us. It's not super active, but every once in a while, like, something goes on. I've got gamers in there. I've got pen people in there. I have me in there. And yeah, we're posting pictures. One of our friends is posting Inkvents, like self-made Inkvents. They're just like combining, like mixing inks together and creating a new ink, and it's fun. It's fun. Anyway, if you'd like to join, I'll leave a link in the description, or there's also a link on my about page. Yeah, like I said, we'd love to have you. And yeah, anyway, I've rambled on enough. Let me let you get on with your day. All right, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.